Bunyip State Forest, out here with Steph from Offmain. Out here doing a bit of testing, a bit of catching up with Steph to see how she's finding everything. Bit of a check-in to see, you know, what's going well, what's not going well, what she would like change. A bit of feedback for our products that she's finding. We're out here with the single cab as well. Get that back on the tracks, back into its natural habitat. So got the single cab, got the nav. That's also my patrol there, but that's not going out in the tracks. Not for these sorts of trips. We might do one day maybe a staff rig review. So that's, you know, that patrol's got 12mm pump, new crate motor in it, billet crank, it's braced, you know, it's got all the works. But so maybe down the track we might show you our staff cars, because at the end of the day, all, you know, a whole bunch of our staff, this is what they do for, you know, for fun. They get out using their cars, using their vehicles. It comes to developing products and designing new things, you need to go out there and use it, and that's exactly what we do. This is the whole point of this weekend, is just to have a bit of fun, do a bit of R&D, and you know, try to come up with new products with the people that actually go out and use them.
Is that the one you had a race doing, Steph? This?
So I've just finished Steph's walk around.
So there's lots of things to consider, you know, touring Australia with a toddler, to chucking up to 5 girls in the car to go off and compete for a girls' weekend. We absolutely have a ball in this car. So this is a slide-out pantry here, and so behind this custom panel is my full 12-volt system.
So you'll see that video coming out soon on our Wigs channel. Now trying to hit some tracks. I'm cameraman today, so I've got a lot of walking ahead of me. First one's already looking pretty gnarly. Good drive by Pete's, getting a bit on the rocks. The Mickey T's doing what they do best. Steph's now going to have, she's come up to have a look, and now she's going to come give it a crack. You know, the Cruiser's got some weight in it, but over the back there's not a lot. The nav, touring setup, everything's still in it.
I got it out.
You'll see how weight plays a difference in coming up here. That's kind of, you know, what we're trying to see too with the single cab and a bit of weight, no weight on the back compared to, you know, your fully set up, you know, modern day dual cab. And how different they perform on the tracks.
Going in blind here. So we're at the top of the power lines. Did everything that Pete did in the Cruiser. Just one thing, I wasn't too sure about the clearance and I didn't want to hit the front of the bull bar, so I took a chicken track at the end. But it's pretty cool views up here. Check this out. Alright, I think I'm gonna go meet the boys because they're just gas bagging and they haven't told me which way to go. So let's go.
These anti-climbing barriers we made nearly 20 years ago and installed by KD Constructions. for the whole state of Australia, anti-climbing for suicide rate that runs up there. Yeah, we made all them as well.
We might have a chainsaw moment. Yeah? Oh yeah, righto. So we might get to use my chainsaw for the first time. Because I've been carrying a chainsaw for 6 months and I've never had to use it.
Right.
Put my safety goggles on.
Safety smurf.
What?
The safety smurf.
Is that you in blue?
No, I'm just a smurf. Well, Steph.
It's only a baby tree. Do you reckon it's ready to go? Want to have a look? I don't know what I'm looking for. You can teach me.
Right thing to do. Make sure you cut it for the width of the track, not just your vehicle. Make sure you cut it so wider vehicles can always get through later as well. Fair bit down. Get rid of all this, and then there's another one down there as well. So it is what it is, just got to cut our way through. Chainsaw boxes, perfect. Keep your chainsaw out of your car, just pull it straight out of the box. Start cutting. So the great thing about Bunyip, this is why we come here, the campsite we're at just has tracks all around it. So we finished just some tracks this morning as you've seen, and then we've gone back, had a bit of lunch, and we're heading back out now just on the sort of the power lines track, and gonna head up to Anderson's. Nothing really crazy today, it's just, you know, just a bit of fun and catching up with Steph and just seeing, you know, just how she's finding things. We're using her vehicle as R&D testing. You know, we tested ourselves with a single cab, tested with a Ram, but she's the one that's actually going out pretty much every weekend, racing the car, camping out of the car, touring in the car, and we're just getting that real world feedback. Yeah, you good?
It's really shaly on top, so it's just sliding. Yeah,
that front wheel was.
So you don't want to be on the brake, you want to be driving, but you're just skating the whole way down. Yeah.
With an auto, you got to be on the brake.
Yeah, I don't really.
I'm going to be on the brake the whole time.
I had the rear locker in just trying to grab when I was driving, but I don't think I can.
Mine takes a while for it to catch up.
Yeah. Okay.
It ain't going to be pretty.
Yeah, but no, it was cool. Did it look cool?
It's just everyone wants to do one thing, and you go that way, and they're like, I don't want to go that way. You go, yeah, you do.
Yeah, it feels like it's counterproductive, but as soon as my rear slid back into that right, and it felt like it was supposed to be.
That's why you got to rely on your nav.
Yeah.
In front, telling you the right thing, and go, well, if he says that way, I've got to go that way. Yeah,
because I can't see.
No, that's right.
Yeah. No, cool.
After you think it's wrong, you got to go. Yeah.
Camera really does not do that justice. That is a hell of an angle to be on.
Drove what we thought was going to be the easy track down so that we could send it up this next track. Turns out it was a little bit hairy, but it was heaps of fun. So anyway, stay tuned.
Hard to describe.
Hello.
Hi. hard to describe how well that thing handles ruts and off camber sections and stuff. The rear section, it's just so free. Like the car itself is just level, and the rear with the bags just moves up and down like nothing. Just walked up that.
Yeah, like just watching it scoot around all these little bits. Like you can see his tyre. Yeah, it's nuts.
And you're just going to make it look really difficult.
I'm going to make it look really hard.
IFS life. We'll give it a crack. So Steph's rear locked 33, so not 35s like the Cruiser. You know, the Cruiser's got no weight in the rear. Full touring setup. She's going to give it a nudge. That's the thing with this car. She pushes it to where most people wouldn't. So we'll see how she goes. She's just going to give that first rock step a nudge and see how it goes. And if it struggles, then we're just going to back out of it.
We're going up. I don't know how far we're going to get. The locker's in. First bit's done. Hang up on the rear. We're going. Thank goodness for bush wraps.
Good throttle control, just keep it on, just keep your momentum.
The rest is easy, I reckon. So this is where Pete said there was like an easy line to straddle it, but we'll just sit up here. I reckon we'll sit in the ruts, it'll be fine. See how we go. Worst case, Pete will have to winch me. I can see a little bit where maybe someone's dragged their diff.
Go back down.
Don't know what that was. Is that my diff? Am I going to diff out where someone else has dragged their diff over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might just cross over.
If you can get up, yeah.
A lift?
Yeah, might as well. Jump in.
Hey? Hot out there.
Oh, it's very hot.
So now we're going down, and I hate going down. But there's nowhere to go. Like, we're in the ruts. It's getting a bit gnarly now. Tom's on the radio.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Right hand down slightly. You're good. Straighten up, straighten up, straighten up. Yep, straighten up, straighten up, straighten up.
Yep, straighten up, straighten up, straighten up. Try not to turn too much, just let the...
I don't know where straight is, it's just moving my wheel for me.
Yeah, no worries. So you straighten up there.
Which way, left hand down or right hand down?
Left hand down. Yep, and just start moving. That's good. It's just throwing your rear end, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Lovely.
Oh, lovely for Tom. Nah, it was actually right. It was actually all good. It's actually got no traction. Weird. I just slid all the way down that. Hate going down hills. I'll go up a hill anytime without being able to see, like, just drive. Send me down a hill and it's like a real mental game. Like, I've got to talk myself through it. It's just, I had a really bad experience as a kid with my dad, and like, he had it sorted, but I was 12 and I didn't know that he had it sorted. And ever since then, I've just had a massive freak out about going down hills. It's a little bit better if I know that I've got ruts to catch me and I can't go anywhere, but anything beside a mountain, I'm literally shaking just after that, and it was fine. Like, I just drove up it, of course I could drive down it, but.
Drop into the rut. just climb, the rear's just climb that rock. Lovely. Front locker! Front locker!
Alright, update. Pete's just driven it with both lockers in the cruiser. There's no way the nav's getting up it, but we're going to see how far we can get and how high we can pop wheels and not break a CV.
Oh, you'll get that. You were so close.
Alright. I didn't think it was going to get that close, hey?
No, you'll be right.
And then what?
Once you rode, come up, and just as I went stop, it started to come down, and I went, ah! You know what you leave it there?
Would now be a bad time to tell you I don't have any front recovery points?
Oh. What?
Myself, just can I winch off you, Pete? Ready for me to drive the cruiser?
That's a no.
Another episode of Wigs, we've got this custom mountain panel for stock in. Use it for tying down